What's up, Gracefully Growing podcast family? Welcome to another episode of the Gracefully Growing podcast, where we help you thrive, shine, and own your brilliance, even when life feels like a group project and you're the only one doing the work. I'm your host, Dr. Kemi, and today we're diving into a topic that literally sneaks up on the best of us: imposter syndrome. Yep, it's that ugly little voice in your head that whispers, "You're not good enough. You don't belong here." Or my personal favorite, "You're not worth this." Sounds familiar? Don't you worry, you're not alone. And on today's episode, we are going to drag that imposter voice out into the light and hit it with some good old fashioned grace. Let's go. Welcome to the Gracefully Growing podcast, the podcast that provides you with real talk, real growth, and real life tools to help you thrive in school as well as in life. I am Dr. Kemi, educator, author, speaker, and gratitude advocate, and mom to an amazing 13-year-old sunshine. I'm so excited that you have continued on this journey with me as we explore the 5 key principles that will guide you to a fulfilling life. These 5 key principles are gratitude, reflection, affirmation, connection, and empathy. If this is your first time here, let me catch you up real quick. Each week, we break down how to live with intention and with purpose, and how to thrive in this wild journey called life using these 5 key principles. If you are not already subscribed, I'm going to encourage you to subscribe. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss an episode of the Gracefully Growing podcast. All right. I also always encourage you to take notes. So go grab your journal, or if you do not have a journal, open the Notes app in your phone so that you're able to take notes. If you're looking for a great journal to use, I have written the Affirmation Gratitude Journal that is available on Amazon, and I am going to post a link to it in the notes for you. All right, let's get started. Let's talk about imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is that feeling that you're not really as smart, talented, or capable as people think you are, and that any minute now, someone's going to expose you as a total fraud. Imposter syndrome sounds like they only picked me because nobody else applied. It sounds like this A plus must be a fluke. Everyone in this room is smarter than me. Let me tell you a secret. Even Beyonce has probably felt this at some point or the other. Okay, maybe not Queen Bee, but everyone else has. Even high achievers, especially high achievers, deal with imposter syndrome. As a teen, you feel it too. When you get into that honors class, when you're picked for the team, when you're called a leader. And what happens is, instead of celebrating, you start second guessing yourself. Here is the thing. Now, why does this happen? That is because your brain is trying to protect you. Your brain is doing the worst case scenario thing it does to keep you from getting hurt. It's like your brain is yelling at you, warning, 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 danger, danger. What if you fail? And they'll all find out you're a phony. But guess what? That part of your brain is running on outdated software. Let us talk about how we handle imposter syndrome with the GRACE framework. You ready? First up, G, gratitude. When imposter syndrome shows up, I want you to fight back with some gratitude. Look around and say, thank you for this opportunity. Even if you're nervous, even if you feel unworthy, gratitude shifts your mindset. I want you to keep a thank me later journal each day. In your journal, write down one thing you are proud of. Did you get a good grade? Write it down. Did you help a friend? Write it down. Did you survive an awkward situation in school? Write it down. Did you survive an awkward presentation? Write it down. It helps to remind you that you're earning your spot. The next one is reflection. That's the R in our GRACE framework. Ask yourself, is this feeling based on fact or fear? That is the first question you have to ask yourself. Then I want you to ask yourself, have I worked hard to be here? Would I say these same things to my best friend? I want to offer you this. Make a highlight reel of your wins, big and small. Reflect on what it took to get there. You didn't just stumble into success, you worked for it, and therefore you earned it. Here's a fun fact. Even Albert Einstein once said he felt like a fraud. Did you all know that? I bet you didn't. And the man literally rewrote physics. Now, if he doubted himself, it's okay for you to do too sometimes. Moving on to the A in the GRACE framework. I love affirmations. If you have learned nothing from me, know this from me. I love affirmations, or like mental push ups. They train your brain to believe in your brilliance. So I want you to say these affirmations with me. I belong here. I am capable. I am capable. I am capable. I am learning and growing every day. This one is my favorite. And it's my favorite because I believe that I am Black girl magic. So say this, nobody else has my magic, and that's my superpower. I want you to write these affirmations down, and I want you to post them on your mirrors. I want you to post them beside your bed. I want you to post them anywhere. Put them on your computer so that you can remind yourself of your own brilliance and your own greatness. You want to speak these affirmations until you believe these affirmations. Let's go on to the C in GRACE. You know what makes imposter syndrome worse? Suffering in silence. Remember, I have told you guys time and time again, you do not need to do hard things alone. Talk to someone, a teacher, a mentor, a coach, a trusted friend. You would be surprised at how many people would actually tell you, girl, same, or dude, same. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your worth. Surround yourself with people who speak life into you. I will continue to say this every episode. Surround yourself with people who speak life into you, who speak life into your dreams, who speak life into your goals. Surround yourself with those types of people. Moving on to the E in grace. That is empathy. Give yourself grace. Remember that you're human and you're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to learn. Growth doesn't require perfection, it just requires progress. So give yourself some grace. When you mess up, as we all do, even me, talk to yourself like you would a friend. It's okay. This mistake doesn't define you, and you got this. So let us recap grace in action as it relates to the imposter syndrome. Gratitude. Be thankful for the moment. Reflection. Check the facts, not your fears. Affirmation. Speak life over yourself. Connection. Don't go it alone. And finally, empathy. Be kind to you. Here is your challenge for this week. Number one, I want you to write down 3 things you've accomplished this year, even the small ones. Number 2, say the affirmations each morning. Say your affirmations each morning. I'm going to add another affirmation to the ones I gave you earlier. And the affirmation I'm going to add is, I earned this. I belong here. Number 3, share this episode with someone you think might need it, because you never know who else is battling these same imposter thoughts. And if you want to go deeper, I want you to download my free Battling Imposter Syndrome journal page that I will link in the show notes. It has got daily prompts, affirmations, and space for your reflection. It is totally free and it is absolutely powerful. You can make copies of this page so you have one for every day. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. Remember, imposter syndrome is just fear in a fancy costume. And fear has no place in your glow up. So until next time, stay graceful, stay growing, and you've got this. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Gracefully Growing. Thank you so much for tuning in and growing with me. Remember, living with grace means showing gratitude, taking the time for reflection, speaking powerful affirmations, building strong connections, and practicing daily empathy with yourself and others. If today's episode gave you something to think about, inspired you, or made you smile, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. You can also download today's free resource in the show notes and join our gracefully growing community on social media for more tools, encouragement, and real talk. Until next time, keep showing up for yourself, keep growing, and most of all, keep living with grace. I am Dr. Kemi. See you next week.